Bonjour! Bonjour!
No.
Time for bladder check. Check.
So it's a show?
It's a lifestyle.
It's a religion.
My emotions! My emotions!
I'm still French.
Ouais, c'est pas faux.
I'm a woman, Mary. I can be as contrary as I choose.
Non, moi je crois qu'il faut que vous arrêtiez d'essayer de dire des trucs.
Hello, hi, I'm Laura. I'm gonna watch Twin Peaks Season 2, Episode 18. I'm glad to be there for a new episode of Twin Peaks. Today I just have the time to watch one episode. This is great, I'm okay with it. I had a cool day, you know. This morning I went with my mom for her first rendezvous, you know, to talk about the tattoo that she's planning to make to herself, and that's going to be her first tattoo, and she was a little stressed, and also it was nice to be with her, to help her with that. For those of you who don't know it, I have 2 tattoos, so because of that, you know, it was cool. And then we had lunch, like, you know, and it's shiny, but it's that autumnal sun that I love so much with this mood. Like, really, I'm into such a good mood. So this episode needs to be great. This episode needs also to be not peaceful, because with Twin Peaks it can't be peaceful, but just the weirdest mood, the usual weirdest mood of Twin Peaks, you know, like nothing more, nothing bad, nothing too serious, nothing too bad, nothing, you know, like okay to be weirdy, but not okay to be too savage or too, I don't know how to say it. Like, no one can die during this episode, okay? I'm into such a good mood that I don't want for anything bad to happen. But I'm glad to be there for one new episode. The last episode was nice, was the usual weird episode that we can expect with Twin Peaks. We spent time with all of the characters and we made progresses for each one of them, but at the same time it was really baby steps that we took for the progressions. It felt okay for me, and we had some events which were important, like the fact that we met Annie, Norma's sister, and I have that impression that she's gonna be someone important for Cooper. Clearly, I'm not sure that he had a crush on her, but he was disturbed by her appearing. Like, I felt something right there, so I'm wondering if it's gonna happen or not. And the fact that Windom Earle saw him seeing her, you know, watching her like that, he knows what Cooper looks like when he's in love. So if at some point Cooper is truly falling in love with Annie, maybe he's gonna see it, so Annie is gonna become a target. Like, I can see something like that happening at some point. And we had also Windom Earle visiting Donna and leaving that thing, you know, that message for Cooper. I think that it was a way to say to Cooper, not only I'm around and I can have you whenever I want, but I know also who are your friends and I can have all of them whenever I want, because I can trick them like that. And also I can hide myself, and I made my researches about them, so I can also pretend to be people that they know. Like, it was a threat for Cooper, clearly, for Windom to do something like that, and it was a little frightening to have Donna around him, like the fact that she didn't know what was happening. So that was 2 cool moments which happened during the previous episode, and we made also other baby steps for other subjects, like for example for Audrey and her new crush Jack, that's it, they kissed and all, and I really hope that the guy is normal, that the guy is gonna be nice with her, that there is no bad intentions right there, that everything is okay. I want that for Audrey, really. We saw also Nadine and Ed talking about having a divorce, and apparently Nadine, she was okay, and apparently she's really with her teenager. That, it's disturbing me. I'm not okay with that, because we saw how it happened, we saw how, you know, how much she insisted and she forced the first kiss, and I'm not feeling that great about that. So I don't know. And also maybe she's gonna have her memories back soon, the fact that that's it, she remembers that she lost an eye, meaning that during all of this time she didn't remember it, so she was acting only with one eye but thinking that she had two. So yes, at some point it's gonna come back to her memory. So really sign that piece of paper, you know, that divorce really quick. And if you want to be totally free from that. Harry being sad about Josie's death, it was not a surprise, it was logical. I hope that it's gonna change soon, that right there, Cooper intervening, it was enough. I really appreciate Harry, I want him back, and I said it, his relationship with Josie, okay, was something, but for me was not that important, in fact. For the story, but also for the characters themselves, I think that they lied to themselves, saying that it was love, what they had. For me, it was not, but listen, maybe for them it was, maybe they lied to themselves with that. Who am I to judge that for them? But I can judge that, you know, for me, in my opinion, what it was not love. It's just my way to see stuff. So yes, one episode to watch today. I don't know what to expect during it, truly. Maybe other baby steps, maybe Windom is gonna kill someone. Like what Pete said about the game that they are playing right now is the fact that he can trigger and block the game for some time, but at some point he's gonna be forced to truly play. And for really stopping the game fully, completely at some point, first he needs to sacrifice 6 things, you know, meaning that in real life they need to sacrifice 6 people. Does it mean that we're gonna have 6 new dead people in Twin Peaks? And maybe with characters that we know, that we appreciate? I'm wondering about that, and I'm against that because I can imagine that if they need the writers to kill 6 persons, they're gonna choose a lot of secondary characters, but I appreciate them also, the secondary characters. Like for example, nothing can happen to Pete, to the log lady, to, you know, to people like that. Like, I really, the log lady, nothing. Major Briggs also. And we have also all of that parallel narrative arc about them, you know, what they had, the marks that they have on them. How many people in Twin Peaks they have a mark like that? All of that situation with the White Lodge, with everything. I have the impression that we're gonna continue to talk about it during this season 2, but in fact we're not gonna have answers about that during this season 2. They're gonna resolve the Windom Earle situation, but not the White Lodge and all of that situation. And maybe it's things that they kept without knowing that they would keep it for that reason. For the movie or for the season 3 that they would create years after that. We'll see. Okay, I'm gonna watch this episode right now, let's go! Remember that if you want to have my Patreon, and now on my Patreon you have 2 episodes of advance. It's really a lot, 2 episodes of advance on my Patreon. You have all of the reaction parts in full opacity and you have 2 options. With the level 2 you have a longer reaction part, and with the level 3 you have the full reaction part. 2 levels, 2 options, no matter what sooner, no matter what 2 episodes of advance, no matter what full opacity, but a longer reaction part with the level 2 and the full reaction part with the level 3. It's advantages that I'm giving you for your support on my Patreon, to thank you for your support, but it's also advantages that you can have if you want, and it's even better because it means that you are supporting me, so, you know, it's a win-win. Let's go for this episode! Mais why? I don't understand. He has no interest for you, he's not rich, you know, he's not... Also to yourself, so it's not a poison. No, I think it's...
It's me. I'm here.
Okay, you... It was to kill him, like really, that it was to make him to have hallucinations. So yeah, because really she tasted it also. Good job, to put your song like that, good job. That's what you need to do. Why killing him?
Do you remember your grandfather? Thought like one of the wisest I've ever met. He said, you're gonna bring a hammer, you're gonna bring nails.
What's that supposed to be?
Because the next time you come into my room and carry on like this, you better be ready to finish whatever it is you came here to start.
Maybe I'm ready now.
Yes, so.
I am being myself.
You're absolutely right. I stand corrected. You're a beautiful, intelligent young woman.
Yes, she is.
What else?
You have an undeniable attribute about you that inspires a plan.
She's charismatic.
Well, I have to go to the library and have a meeting with my father later.
Yes, I know we do.
What is he doing right there? Like, you didn't ask?
And if you bring a hammer, you better bring some nails too.
What?
Harry, Windom Earle was at my house.
It's not from Josie at all. It's from Windom, or it's for the same person who hired the girl, you know.
He's closing in, Harry.
Check for a micro or something like that inside.
Hey, Dale, Cooper.
Okay.
Sure sorry to interrupt you fellas. But Coop, I'm bringing you the classified portion of the Windom Earle dossier.
Okay!
Head on over to Bend, Oregon. Whole lot of shaking.
A micro?
down in Bend.
Call me a genius. Call me a fucking genius. Or call them so fucking stupid, you know.
Now, Dale just continually refused to play fair. Project Blue. My God, Gordon, what was he doing on this? The Bureau loaned Earl out to the Air Force in 1965. National security. Wait a minute.
Something related to Major Briggs and all?
Major Briggs, Harry.
Ah, they're gonna find a way to link the two stories. That's great.
Bonsai. Remember those old World War II movies? Bonsai!
What are you saying, Gordon?
Coop, you'd be
Is it an agent again?
state you into the Federal Bureau of Investigation.
No, they're not doing that, the
Brand
FBI
new
agents.
issue, Smith & Wesson, 10mm, model 1076.
I don't know
All
anything
stainless
about guns,
steel.
so I don't
It's a
care.
beautiful weapon, Coop, and it's all yours.
Like 2 guys.
3 people? We know that he's trying to target people to punish Cooper for cheating.
Queen Donna. Queen Audrey. Queen Shelley.
Oh really, Leo? You couldn't have picked, you know, knights or...
King. Little Dale.
Oh really, Leo? You're so lucky. You should play to the lottery.
Queen of Hearts. Miss Twin Peaks. We get to know that. A royal execution.
You're the Joker. Why? Why that meeting? This meeting? I'm never gonna get over the jazzy mood each time.
Unbelievable.
Oh really?
Something hard here.
She's in the back. I'll get her for you.
Donna, hi. You know any reason why my mom's visiting your dad? And
You can watch together. You have a little secret, Audrey.
she's just helping him with the Stop Ghostwood campaign. No, she would have said something, and she would send one. Is she here now? In his office again.
Audrey?
They're your letters. They're written to you.
I don't want them. It won't happen in my house any longer.
Letters written to you
Why now?
since 20.
It's just what I'm asking you. Why now?
You have a secret and he knows about it.
Why don't you believe me?
Words aren't good enough.
I want my actions to speak for me. Haven't you been listening? I am trying to make up for it.
Okay, he's helping you with that secret in memory of the relationship you had together. Stop harassing her! Letters written to you, not by Benjamin, since 20 years? How old is she, Donna? Or maybe her brother? Oh no, it's Audrey's brother. Now she has sisters. Okay, one of the sisters was born, you know, like another father. Benjamin or the person who wrote these letters? I can't remember if Donna is the oldest daughter or not.
Holy smokes, who is that?
Stop screaming!
Jelly Johnson. Jelly Johnson! What a beauty!
She can hear you, you know?
That's the kind of girl that makes you wish you spoke a little French. Excuse me, Coop, while I try my hand in a little counter-esperanto. I was wondering if I might trouble you for a cup of strong black coffee, and in the process engage you with an anecdote of no small amusement. The name is Gordon Cole, and I couldn't help but notice you from the booth, and seeing your beauty now, I feel as though my stomach is filled with a team of bumblebees.
You don't have to shout, I can hear you.
I heard that. I heard that.
Cool.
Do you want to think besides coffee?
I heard you perfectly. Do you see these? For 20 years, I've been asking people to please speak up, but for some weird reason, I can hear you clear as a bell.
Ah, you don't have music or anything, or?
I can hear you perfectly. This is like some kind of miracle.
It's to force people to talk louder.
What's that? This cherry pie is a miracle. Would you please ask the lady with the log to speak up?
And you can't hear her at all.
Would you like some pie?
Massive, massive quantities and a glass of water, sweetheart. My socks are on fire.
Is it because you're in love with her, suddenly? Or is it because also you can only hear people that you find beautiful?
What do you recommend for me?
Teetotaling and prayer.
Yeah.
Good answer. How are you?
I'm fine. I'm weird, actually. I'm disoriented. I know where I am, but it feels odd being here. I'm okay.
Cool.
Listen to me. I've been out of circulation so long.
You can see it, Harry?
I'm really supposed to say how I am. I'm supposed to say, I'm fine, thanks. How are you?
I'm fine. Thanks.
With due respect to the social niceties, even if you did think I was strange, you wouldn't tell me, would you?
No, I thought you were strange.
You as strange as him, so it's okay.
Good. Glad we got that cleared up.
We are all witnessing that, Harry. All.